Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice.
You ready?
Sure.
For interactive question of the day?
Interactive?
Yeah.
That's a big word for you.
You're rude. The most controversial question yet.
Oh, great.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
I can't eat a pizza without pineapple, by the way.
That's true. He can't.
Pineapple, feta, bacon, maybe jalapeno, my favorite pizza.
Probably. That's what he always makes us when he brings pizza home. Which isn't as often as people think. Just because he works in a pizza place, we don't eat pizza every night. Clarified. Or Panera Bread. Clarified.
Let's take a poll. What do you say? What do you say? Pineapple or no pineapple?
Let us know in the comments below. There we go.
I don't get any pineapple on this, though.
No.
I don't know where you got that question from. You just want to stir up crap.
Yeah. Why not? It's a controversial one, and I see it a lot, so I want to know what everyone thinks. What are you getting?
Oh,
Here we
man.
go. In on a review.
This is super fragrant. I get dusty corn. Light but very pleasant sweet oak. Creamy vanilla bean, like a warm or melted ice cream.
Well, you can't really have warm ice cream because it's got to be cold.
Raspberry, maybe cherry pie, the crust and filling and everything.
Yum. Kind of making me hungry.
It's got like that fresh coarse sugar on top.
Yeah.
Oh my god, making me hungry right now.
I just want some warm cherry pie with some ice cream on it now.
There's a little ethanol in there that comes with that corn note that's bringing it down just a little bit.
Okay.
After it sat out longer, the caramel really ramped up on this. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. I mean, it's really good.
Oh, okay. Down the gullet.
I almost missed.
Almost.
Warm.
Oh, okay.
Cinnamon, black pepper, vanilla, light sweet oak. I don't think it has a ton of age to it, even though it does have a nice color. And super nice light as well.
Color. Dang.
Got like a sweet cornbread in there.
Okay.
Cherry, raspberry, not really pie. I just get the fruit. Fresh, warm caramel.
Kermit?
Caramel. I almost said caramel.
Caramel.
There's a little bitter char in there, but it's not super strong. It's actually quite sweet. Yeah.
Surprising. Okay. What do you give the palate?
8 out of 10. It's
8 out of
solid.
10. Okay.
It's not great, but it's very solid.
It's not grape.
That corn note, I feel like it could use more age if that... I said great.
He doesn't even acknowledge my jokes. I'm just sliding them in there.
If that corn note was more of a stronger wood note, I'd be way happier.
Okay.
But it's really good. I like it.
All right. How about that finish?
Finish is medium but warm. Decent hug. It's giving me a little acid reflux. I said that in my notes, and then again, as I'm drinking it again, I got more.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird.
Interesting.
It's got a nice thicker mouthfeel, like satiny. It's making my thick spit thicker.
You can't talk today, guys.
Drinking.
Oh, God. Okay.
Damn Hancock lines.
So, what do you give the finish?
I like it. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay, you like it?
That thick spit feeling makes it linger a little bit longer, but it's still on the medium side. Now, it looks, it has nice color. I mean,
it is really pretty. It's got a really nice
like
hue to it.
Aged copper, like a
bronze
maybe. No, it's darker than that. I don't know my metals very well. Perfect color, I think, between like dark and bright.
Yeah. It is. It's very, very pretty to the looking at it.
And when swirled, the legs just form immediately, and it's like
I've never seen it when you
streams everywhere.
took a drink of it. The legs were like started right up at the top of the glass and just ran all the way down. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It looks thick. I mean,
she thick girl.
they're not moving very much.
All right. What do you think?
I like the color. I think I give it full points on the color.
Okay, we're doing full points. Okay. Bottle, guess, anything?
See, I'm very impressed with this. I'm gonna give it 100 to 110 proof.
Ooh,
I'm pretty sure it's Jesse James barrel proof, but I don't even remember the proof on that one. But that corn note and that wood note just kind of makes me think of that.
Well, you hit her on the head.
haven't been getting them right lately.
She
Got
is.
a redemption.
Jesse James barrel strength.
Barrel proof.
And
Isn't it?
barrel strength.
Not that there's a difference. What proof is this?
119.
It's a lot warmer than I thought it was. So the bottle's kind of weird shape, but cool at the same time. It's like a shorter, fatter Michter's 10.
Yeah.
It's like it got pushed down.
Yeah, like they squished it and it just kind of went out.
I like it. It's unique. The sticker, the label is awesome. Jesse James Eagle on there is awesome.
His brand, his label.
Tennessee whiskey. I'm going to give the bottle a 2.25. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty cool.
85 even.
I could definitely agree with that.
So we started this whole thing out. John took me to a lost it.
Well, how long ago was this?
I don't even know. That was like a year or two into our relationship.
To a Jesse James or a Jackal
A
concert?
Jackal concert, yeah.
So Jesse James is the lead singer of Jackal.
Which John grew up listening to.
Fifth grade, I can tell you, I was at the bus stop listening to Jackal, and let me tell you, some pretty vulgar songs on there.
But he has a bourbon. So John, of course, naturally, the venue that we were at carried his bourbon while he was there. And John drank it and enjoyed it. And then when we went there a few months later, they still had it. So John kept drinking it. Then it started showing up at Meijer and
Not Meijer.
Snowball.
I've been
Well,
every
yeah, we
liquor
were
store.
getting it at every liquor store.
I'd tell them, can you order this?
Yeah.
And then I'd see it on the shelf and I'd stop buying it and I'd go to the next one. Can you order this?
Mm-hmm.
I swear I got it to every store.
You
around
did.
here. That I used to drink it mixed back then. It's like a good, I think a better alternative to Beam or
Yeah.
Jack Daniels.
It is actually a really decent, and it was only like $16, $17. It
I think it was less
wasn't
than
very
that.
cheap, or wasn't very expensive.
Yeah.
And then now, fast forward 8 years later, we heard about this coming out, and we asked Jesse on Instagram if he knew anything about it, and he was on his way to a show, so he couldn't really tell us a whole lot. But he just told us that he wasn't sure if Michigan would get any because it was a pretty limited release.
I've seen it at a few stores.
But I've seen it at a few stores. So we were down in Delton and found it and we picked it up and we were pretty impressed. So
how much did it cost?
it was around $60. I think
Okay,
we paid that for it.
I'm gonna do a new thing. I'm gonna start rating the price. Does it match the score, the proof, the age? Is it actually worth it?
Okay.
I'm gonna give it an 80 points out of 100. It's worth it. I mean, it's a B minus, but I've had much worse whiskeys that were more expensive.
that were way more expensive. So, given that, it was initially released stating that it was going to be about 20 barrels. However, we have barrel 32.
That doesn't mean that
So they could
it
have
was
done
32
something a
on
little
32.
wonky where they just didn't do like barrels 1 through 20. Maybe they did them in...
We got bottle 55. I mean, this one is 64 months. So what is that?
Five and a third
years. You're probably gonna get like 200, maybe a little bit more than 200 bottles out of that. So I mean, it's a decent size.
Yeah.
It's not a big brand, so I know it's gonna sit on the shelf. If you see it, I'd say buy it if you like Tennessee whiskeys. Maybe Dickel whiskeys. I can't tell if this is Dickel sourced. I think it's sourced because it says produced and bottled by American
normally
Outlaw
when it says
Spirits,
that,
Tremble,
it means
Tennessee.
that it's sourced. But
Their
let's-
normal offering is a bourbon. This one is a Tennessee whiskey. So
Right.
this had to have gone through the Lincoln County process.
right. So Lincoln County process is a little bit different, and we just wanted to touch on that a little bit with you guys. It's the Tennessee whiskey law, which
There's only one I know that
Which-
they don't do.
yeah,
That's
it's very
Pritchard's.
similar to bourbon, but a little bit different. It has to be manufactured in Tennessee. It has to be at least 51% corn mash bill, distilled at no more than 160 proof, aged in new charred oak barrels in Tennessee, filtered through maple charcoal,
Which is the
Um,
Lincoln County.
which is Lincoln County, and then barrel entry proof no higher than 125.
Same as bourbon.
And then bottled no less than 80. So, and it's stated that the Lincoln County process tends to make the juice malty, rancid, fatty, and roasty
It takes
kind
away
of
those
thing.
flavors.
It makes it its own.
So Tennessee
twang.
whiskey thinks that their whiskey's smoother because it gets rid of some of those.
But
You talk to like Jimmy Russell of Wild Turkey, he's like,
Yeah.
if your bourbon already it has that in it, you're doing something wrong. That's his thoughts. But I don't know.
it is. What
I don't
it
think
is,
Tennessee.
and
I've never seen the word straight on a bottle of Tennessee whiskey, so I don't think they have to use that.
no,
I also don't think they can use color or anything like that. And I don't think this is like chill filtered or
anything like
much
that
filtered
either.
because there is some floaties in there. There's some char in there.
Interesting. So I'm interested to know where it came from, but again, we've
Ah,
reached out to the distillery
Yeah.
spirit company that works for Jesse and his,
they haven't responded.
but they haven't responded, which I mean, I'm not surprised. Jesse has a lot of different enterprises that he runs, so it's okay.
Said it was sourced from Western Tennessee. I mean, not many places in Tennessee. Well, it doesn't say source. It says
Yeah.
from. I don't know. There's not many places that source in Tennessee. And for that age, I mean, I feel like it's got to be Dickel.
Who knows?
If you like Dickel,
I
I'd say
feel
pick it up.
a little Dickel-esque with it.
It's got a
but
little bit with that fruitiness, like a vitamin E type of note, but it's not Dickel vitamin. So
no, I don't know. This one kind of stumped us a little
Yeah.
bit, but if we get any new information on it, guys, we'll be sure to enter it in and let you guys know. But if you like Dickel style or you like the Tennessee style whiskey, definitely recommend. It's a good one.
I like the cornier tasting Dickel spirits. It's a
Anything,
queen.
anything else
Miss
that
Oak
you'd like
Island.
to
I
add?
should be coming back soon. No, I have nothing else to add.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Jesse James Barrel Strength. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.